Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday. How are you all? Come on in the room. Come on in the room. We are here once again, blessed and here above the ground. Y'all hear me? We are thankful no matter what the situation, no matter what the circumstance. We are here, y'all. We are yet here and grateful and thankful and full of joy and peace and love and all of that good stuff. Welcome to another week of Midday Makeover with Beauty by Miss B Salon Studios. I am your girl, Miss B. That is me. Hey y'all. This is oh my goodness, I want to say we have been doing this segment for about 2 months now. And when I tell you we have enjoyed this tremendously. We have enjoyed this tremendously, okay? We have, and we've enjoyed you all. You all have made this so much fun. So much fun. The conversation, the interaction has been amazing. And we thank you so very much. Because you don't have to be here. You all can spend your Tuesday anywhere else, doing anything else, okay? But thankfully enough, you chose us to spend your Tuesdays with, and we are grateful for you, okay? We're humbled by you, and we appreciate you, okay? Again, welcome. Happy Tuesday. It is after 3, and we are ready to talk. How's your weekend been? I tell you what. Hey, Miss Beverly. How are you? Welcome. Go ahead and hit share. Go ahead and share it with your people so we can have some good old conversation up in here today, okay? I want to get to know you folks. Bring them on down. Now, Miss B, I got a little sniffle today. I'm here in Atlanta, right? I'm in Union City, just outside of Atlanta. That old nasty lash, yes, girl. She got an old nasty lash on right now too, honey. Yes, honey, she is cute on today, all right? I had to get cute for y'all. But we are, I am in Union City, which is just outside of the city of Atlanta. And of course, you all have been keeping tabs on everything that's been going on. You've been keeping tabs on the hurricanes and whatnot. And we just, we've had a lot of stuff going on here with the weather, with the states and stuff like that. We have a lot of stuff that's happening here. Hold on 1 second, y'all. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I thought we had a visitor coming up in here, and I'm here by myself, right? I ain't got no time to be having it. Y'all gonna hear some fire blazing up in here. I ain't got time. Okay, so I had to make sure the coast was clear. I wasn't gonna catch a case on today. All right, going up in that jailhouse real cute. Okay, I don't play no games. I just look like this. I promise you. I just look like that. Okay, so you guys, like I was saying, we actually have. I'm in one of the states that experienced the whole Hurricane Irma. She done came through here and done wreaked havoc. All right. Thankfully enough. Although we got hit, it wasn't as bad as anticipated. Okay, my home was hit. Yes, it was. We lost utilities since yesterday morning, I want to say, or yesterday early afternoon. We lost utilities in my home. And the one thing that I was concerned about was really the trees and the debris and stuff like that. I pulled all of my furniture in from the patio and my grills and all of that stuff, so that if the wind did pick up, it wouldn't pick my stuff up and just project it everywhere, right? So, but the trees, I was watching the trees all yesterday, and I have trees around my home on all sides. And so I'm watching those big jokers swaying back and forth, and they just swaying. And I'm like, I wasn't fearful. I was not fearful, but I was watching them. Okay, because I need you to stay put, old tree. Okay, need you to stay right there, and don't you go nowhere, right? And so, sure enough, they stayed put. And the only thing that we did suffer was the loss of utilities. So, and they were, restored as of now. They are now restored. So, my home is back, in order and stuff like that. Lost the, I think the only thing that we really lost was some food in the refrigerator. But I would rather lose food than lose my home, right? Okay, so small price to pay. All right. So thank you guys so much. Thank you so much. Love, hey, welcome, honey. Go ahead and share. We can, Beverly, you're absolutely right. We can always fix material things. But when I tell you, your life, there is no replacing you. There's no replacing me. There's no replacing my family and whatever the case. Not even no replacing my dog. Can't replace my crazy dog. Okay, but thankfully enough, all is well. My sister and I, we took a ride at about midnight this morning to come over to the salon and check on the salon and thankfully enough, no harm. Nothing was wrong here. We had power here, so we took advantage of that and powered up our phones and powered up our laptops and got them to 100%, and things like that. So we were able to, get things generated and stuff like that. Yeah, we were inconvenienced just a tad bit, but I tell you what, we chose to be optimistic about the situation. Her and I, neither one of us get enough sleep. So we took advantage of that thing yesterday and we slept. And we got up and we tried it again and slept, and so today I'm bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. You hear me? I am so caught up on my naps, it ain't even funny, okay? You've been waiting on me. Well, love, I have been waiting on you too, sugar. I have. Where you been all my life? I've been waiting on you, baby. Y'all go ahead and share. Get your people in here because we're going to have a good conversation. My girls are not here today. I told them, if they felt comfortable enough coming through here and coming to work, then by all means, they feel free to go to come, here. But also too, the same inconvenience that I received, they have too on whatever levels. I think myself and my sister, I think we suffered the worst of it all, which I'm kind of thankful for because I don't, you don't wish bad on anybody, and I don't want them to have to suffer anything. One of my girls, she comes from 45 minutes away, and then another one comes from about 35 minutes away. So there's no telling what trees have fallen out there, debris or whatever the case, and what they have to kind of maneuver through to get here. So thankfully enough, they've all decided to stay at home, do whatever they got to do around the house or whatever, take another day of rest. And then we start again on tomorrow. So, plus that'll give the city time to clear the roads, clear the highways, restore power in different areas and stuff like that. So all is well. Miss B, you can't really keep me down at all. You know what I mean? I'm going to, move and shake like normal. It's nothing to me. So, I'm back at it. You know what I'm saying? I've been here this morning working. I'm coloring hair. Got clients coming in this afternoon. So, what is meant to tear us down, y'all, is doing nothing but restoring us, rebuilding us, rejuvenating us. And we're using that as a stepping ladder to get to our next level. So it's nothing. You know what I mean? Just take it, grow from it. And, grow tighter with your unit around you. And then that's it, y'all. That's it. We keep it moving, right? We keep it moving. We don't look like what we're going through, right? We don't look like what we're going through. So we're going to be thankful for that. I'm just continuing to pray for the people that has yet to be hit. With my prayer is that Irma just dissolves and dissipates. That's my prayer. Okay? Because from where it stands, it's looking like it's supposed to be going towards Birmingham and Huntsville in the Alabama area. And that's where my family is as well. My mom and dad, brothers, sister-in-law, nieces, and stuff like that. And we absolutely don't want that to happen. So that my prayer is that Irma dissipates. My prayer is that Jose dissipates and all of that stuff. So that is my prayer, that it's just going to all of a sudden just, say enough is enough. I'm done, and got enough moisture or whatever in me. So it's over with or whatever, and just die down. That is my prayer. So of course you guys be in agreement and stuff like that, this is over. because enough is enough, truly. With Harvey and all of that stuff, we've had enough. It's enough. Now it's time to rebuild and restart, okay? So again, with that being said, thankful to be here. Thankful, you know, for all of those who made it through. And we're just going to move on from here. But like I said, it definitely wasn't going to stop us here. We're going to do our middays. Love been waiting. Beverly been waiting. You know, we got people here waiting now. We can't let the people down. We got to do what we do around here, right? Got to do what we do. So here we are. Okay, and I'm thankful that you're here too. All right, today's topic, I believe, is a very important topic. I don't think it's discussed enough. I think it could stand to be discussed more. Support systems. How important is your support system? How important is having a support system really to you? All right. If you're in the room, if you haven't shared, share us please, because I want to hear you all's comments. We have different points of views about this. Of course, everybody, in my opinion, I think everybody wants and needs a support system. I think no matter what, hi Tashana, how are you, honey? How are you? Come on in, share the page so we can go ahead and get some good dialogue, y'all. We got to get some good dialogue going because I want to hear the people. Hi, Vaughn. Hey, cousin Vaughn. How are you, honey? Talking about support systems and how important they are. You know, hey Al, how important support systems are. To me, I believe that they are needed. I believe that they are very important. And I believe that when you have a very strong support system, I truly believe that you can accomplish much, much more than what you can do on your own. I do believe that. However, yes, it does take a village. Yes, and when the village is very strong, Beverly, you're absolutely right. You can accomplish so many different things. When you have that backing, it is something about that backing. That backing keeps you steady. I think this is us right here, right? And if we have a weak back, you know, we're flimsy a little bit. When that spine is weak, we're flimsy. But when you have that back end and that strong back and that strong wall behind you, you have no choice but to stand straight. You have no choice but to stand upright, up tall, and keep it pushing, right? You have no choice. And that to me is very, very, very strong. It's very important. And unfortunately enough, we don't have enough of it. And surprisingly enough, it's our immediate circles that are not that are least supportive. I now don't get me wrong, I love my people around me and stuff like that, but I am almost convinced that sometimes strangers, dare I say it, sometimes strangers are more supportive than your very, very own people who you share blood with. L says, no man is an island. The devil wants you to think that you are the only person. Yes, going through the sit. Very true. Very true. And because you're not the only person going through what you're going through. And you know what, L, we're going to get on that because that is very important too. That is important too. It seems to be that it takes sometimes, and I'm going to say this word sometimes, you know, sometimes your closest people can be your biggest hindrance. I'm sorry. Listen, don't shoot me. Don't cut me. But sometimes your closest people, i.e. your family, your friends, your loved ones, and I would even dare and go as far as saying your other half, your spouses. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean to step on nobody's toes today, but it's important to have that strong knit, man. And if you don't, I'm going to tell you something right now. My biggest, yes, Lord, Tashana, giving unwanted opinions. Listen, ain't nobody asked you none of that. Only thing I asked you to do would be to stand right here. If I want to make balloon animals as a career, if I want to take up beatboxing as a career, I don't need you to tell me that what I'm doing is stupid. You understand? If I really believe in my ability to beatbox, then I just need you over here with the boombox or over here with the beat machine. And I just need you over here tapping your foot or snapping your fingers or doing something to keep me on beat. You understand? You understand? They'll say, or your filter rocket you to the moon because they piss you off so bad. Yes, and push you in the... Now that's me, L. That's me. Oh, yes. I love when somebody say I can't do something. Oh, you just gave me what I need, baby. You gave me that ammo to move. Oh, I love it. I love it. Is that crazy, y'all? Am I crazy? When I love when somebody tell me I can't do something. Oh, I love it, y'all. Oh. Vaughn says, it's the truth. Intimidated for no reason at all. If for no reason, Vaughn. If I'm blessed, you blessed. Come on here. Love biting the hand that feed them. If I'm blessed, that's the message right there. If I'm blessed, what makes you think you're not going to be blessed? If I'm blessed, then you blessed. Come on now. There's an old saying that you know, especially people in the church say, that what you make happen for others, God will make happen for you. So why is it so hard to support people 100%? And let me say this, not just support 100%, but genuinely, not the fake, like, good job, you know, do all of that. No. Why is it that you can't support 100%? Like, it doesn't matter what I want to do. If I'm convicted in it and I know and I'm compassionate about this thing and I know that it's going to work, then what harm is it going to do you to just say, you know what? I see the passion in you, and because I see the passion in you and because I want nothing but the best for you and I want you to be happy in everything that you do, you got me. I'm right here. What you need? My producer, his name is Earl Powell, Sylvester Earl Powell. He's the CEO of Eptone Productions out in LA, from Chicago, from the West Side. And when I tell you, that is my big bro. That is my big bro. When it comes down to music, when it comes down to production, this guy has extended himself to me 100%. 100%. Okay? Yes, we should be our sisters and our brothers' keeper. Now, you're right, Vaughn. Now with Earl, it doesn't matter how far he is. This man is in LA. LA. You know, a Grammy Award winning producer. I'm quite sure he got many things to do than to worry about me out here in Georgia, right? When I was opening up this salon here, it was taxing, it was toiling. And oh my goodness, y'all, it didn't take me out because I knew what I could do. I knew what we can do as a collective. But boy, oh boy, I try to keep communication. I try to let everybody know what it is that I had before me, you know, the feat that I had, that I was facing, you know, as far as the opening. I'm talking about not just the design. It has nothing to do with paint. Paint was the least of my concern. You know what I mean? It had a lot to do with logistics and you know, staffing and, you know, the financials and licensing and insurance, the whole nine. It was a lot, y'all. It was more than just turning a key. Much more. It's the behind the scenes stuff that you're not privy to. All of that stuff happened. And then not to mention that when it came down to the construction of the place, This place had never been a salon before. It was a boutique before that, and it was a dentist's office before that, and it was a small size Pizza Hut before that. Never had been a salon, which means that I had to construct it to be a salon, okay? I had to construct it. I had to make it a salon, which means the plumbing had to be up to par. The electrical had to be up to par. I had to install shampoo bowls. I had to install this, a larger size water heater that had to be connected to the breaker box. And then the breakers had to be strong enough to hold all of the wattage that's going to be used, i.e. our dryers, our blow dryers, our curl. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Y'all, it was a lot. So you can have something projected in your mind, but it's not until you go inside of those walls or you go inside of this and inside of that, do you know really what it's going to take, whether it manpower wise and financially. So of course, no matter what we projected, things happen. Things happen. And we went inside this wall and we had issues with the foundation, the framing, and the structure of the place or whatever, and how it was going to support what we needed to support. Out of the blue, my brother Earl calls me and says, sis, I see you working on the project, man. What's going on out there? How can I help? How can I help? I said, I'm thinking to myself, like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I don't even talk to you every day. I don't even see you. I haven't seen Earl's face in years, but we stay in contact. We stay in touch. Okay. And it's not every day, but this man, for some reason, was impressed enough to give me a call and to ask me what I needed. Crazy. And the little bit that, and I'm talking about a little bit, because I didn't need much because we planned this out really, really well. You know what I mean? Really well. I didn't need much. I'm talking about little. And even the little was considered. And stuff like that is very much so appreciated. Support system. And your support system don't necessarily have to be right there with you all the time. Not all the time. Sometimes your familiar can be a crutch. I'm going to say that again. Sometimes your familiar can be a crutch. It was partly some of the familiar, the choices that we made when it came down to the design of this place, because our floor is an epoxy treated floor. It's a floor that you don't commonly see in salons or in, other places. And it was very expensive. And that's the thing that I wanted. That's what I wanted. I didn't want to compromise on that. And sure enough, things came up to where it almost caused me to have to compromise it, but I didn't. I stood strong in what I wanted, and that's what we received. But of course, the familiar, and when I say familiar, I don't necessarily mean family. I just mean the familiar, okay? My immediate circle. What you need all of that for? What you need all of that for? You don't need this. You don't need that. You could just do this and do like you wasting this, and you don't need to do. See what you trying to do all this for? Da 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 da. Hold on. How about you stand in agreement with me that everything that I desire will come to pass? I don't need you to tell me what you don't think is going to work. That's why this is probably why this ain't your project. You understand what I'm saying? Some people, especially when you're believing for something and when you're standing strong on something and when you will not be moved on something, it's imperative that you separate yourself. It's almost you have to isolate yourself from the naysayers. That is so true, Nicole. People always want to see you doing good, but never better than them. That is so true. It's so crazy how that works. It's so crazy how that works. Thank you so much for the shares, you guys. You guys share, because I want to hear you all. I want to hear your opinions. I want to hear your opinions and your feedback on this. And if it's, I know it ain't just me. I know it ain't just me. But my thing is this. When you can love everybody around you, love them genuinely. But when I tell you, sometimes that familiar can be a place of hindrance for you. You know what I'm saying? Because those very people around you, like Nicole said, they want you to do good, but not better than them. They will convince you that settling is your best move. Because we really can't, because their inner issue, they really can't deal with you growing beyond them. But what people don't understand is when you help me, of course, when this thing blow up, I'm gonna help you too. So we're all moving forward. But why is that so hard for people to understand? Why is that so hard for people to grasp? Why is it so hard for people to, support wholeheartedly? You know what I'm saying? I was given the opportunity to branch out on my own from someone. And I'm thinking that it was done genuinely. I'm thinking it was done genuinely, and I had the 100% support of this individual. But Lord, have mercy on my soul when I tell you, not one day after I actually pursued this thing, the backs were turned, baby. And I'm like, whoa, but I thought this was something that you wanted for me. Whoa. When you could have, I'm talking about, I done had arguments over why I go so hard for this individual. But it's like, wow, is it that hard for you to support in return? Wow. And it almost makes you look at, of course it did, not almost. It makes you look at them in a different light. However, I never once regretted anything that I've done as it related to them. Because when you give out of a genuine heart, I'm telling you, y'all, when you sow seed, when you give, it will be given back to you. When you give, it will be given back to you. I don't care if nobody else stands by you. When you give of a pure heart to an individual, when I tell you, that thing is going to come back on you. Or they convince you not to do it, but check the muscle, and they do it. Listen, Tashana, girl, you up in here today. Have y'all ever been in this situation where somebody, when you had a wonderful idea and you brought it to someone just to get their feedback and see what they thought about it? They say, oh no, I don't think that's a good idea. That's not a good move for you. Not right now, whatever the case. And then you check them months later, and they doing the same thing that you just asked them for their feedback on. What? Oh, I have been there, honey. Baby, I have been there, right there. Whoo-wee. That thing is serious, y'all. Which goes to tell you, there you go, Vaughn. I was just about to say it. Which goes to tell you, you can't tell everybody everything. That's going to actually cause for some discipline on your part. Because we want everybody we want them to be happy for us, right? We want them to support us, but baby, you can't share everything with everybody. It's not safe there. It's not safe there. You know what I'm saying? Yes, hard lessons was learned. I've learned it tremendously. And unfortunately enough, I gotta say, I've learned this lesson over and over and over again. And I'm sorry. I gotta say it. I gotta put it out there because we talking real, right? Y'all know me and y'all know I talk real. Sometimes it's probably some other people with the same last name as you. I'm gonna look over here. I'm gonna look over there. Okay. I'm sorry. It could be the people that got the same last name as you. You can't share everything. There's a gift in shut up. Okay? Oh, let me turn up. Let me see. Somebody said? Oh, okay. There is a strength in shutting up. Listen. When I tell y'all, there is a gift in shut up. From your mouth to God's ears. The end. That is all. Auf Wiedersehen. Thin. All that. From your mouth to God's ears. That's all. And allow him to kind of lead you into who. You got to be strategic in that thing. I actually watch people and how they handle their own dreams. I watch them. I watch their actions. I watch their behavior. I watch how they handle their own lives. If they're reckless with their own self. Sweetheart, honey, sugar pie, honey bun. You can't handle mine. Huh? Thank you, boo. Let me back for you one time. Yes, honey. He got you in the season of silence and a separation for elevate. Come on here. Oh, I love that. I love that. A separation for elevation. Come on here, Vaughn. Tell it. You better come on here with it. I love that, y'all. That's going to be my status after this. Separation. Sometimes you need separation for elevation. Ooh, that thing will preach there. You hear me? Thank you, Miss Ruby. I miss and love you more. When y'all gonna come and see me? Come on down here and see me so I can love on you, girl. You and Toya, okay? And the babies. I need to see the babies. Listen, separation for elevation. Come on here. Separation is painful though, Pia. It is absolutely painful. Especially when you've had your familiarity. It connects with their familiarity. And you feel lost without some things that you're familiar with. But baby, it's that unknown. It is the discomfort in the unknown that pushes you not only to your next level, but it kind of reveals things that are in you that you, had you stayed in your familiar, would have never known you had possession of. Come on here. Oh, we going in there. We going in there. Because while you're yet in that one place, okay, how to deal with the emotions and how to manage them. Listen, it's an anxiety when you're separating from the familiar, because it's like you're out there on your own. You kind of gotta, because there are some things that you gotta unlearn in order to relearn, right? You gotta unlearn some of the old ways of old thinking. I say this all the time. How the thinking that I had when I was 20, it dare not be the thinking that I have when I turn 40. I bet not be thinking at 40 the same way I was thinking at 20. It's a problem. There has to be some elevation. There has to be some growth. Not just in finances, not just in promotion, not just in career, but in your mental, in your spiritual, in your physical, in your emotional. There has to be some elevation everywhere, right? It was at first, and after a while, yes, honey, yes, ma'am, it does cost for it. It brings peace, quiet, and drama free. I am here to tell it right here. I got to put both my hands up, because there is nothing or in no one that can come in the way of my peace and my joy. Baby, it ain't for sale. It ain't for sale. Right now, my gift of goodbye is very strong. I promise you that. My gift of goodbye is extreme. I'm talking about Hulk Hogan. I'm talking about Incredible Hulk. I'm talking about Samson in the Bible. It's that strong. Do you understand me? Oh my God. You will be amazed at what and who you can do without. Baby, listen to me, Von Telly. I'm about to pass the mic to you, sugar. Because you is teaching on here today. Do you understand? You will be amazed Honey, the fallback game is on point. I'm not playing with nobody. And I'm telling you now, I love everybody. When I say that word, I mean every ounce of it. I love everybody. But sometimes you have to separate yourself. And you have to do without some things and some people in order to go to your next level. Because you can't get there trying to carry everybody else. They become anchors. They become anchors and weights around your ankle. And baby, I promise you, you ain't got the strength by yourself to pull all of this foolishness. If they want to stay down there and act a fool on their own, then baby, let them. But you got things to do. Your purpose and your gifting and your skill and ability, it calls for you to have to move forward, honey. You can't stay there and tassel and wrestle with these people. No, God. I promise you, at your next level is a greater system. A greater system of support. The ones that are needed for that season in your life. I promise you. But everybody cannot go, honey. Everybody cannot go. I mentioned this before as far as bless his heart, MC Hammer, honey. That man was too legit and quick and made all that money and Go Hammer, MC Hammer, Yo Hammer, all of that. Made all his money and he had an entourage of hundreds. Put everybody on. He put everybody on. And when I tell you, baby, that boy, when he turned broke, because he done paid all his folks around him, all his, his support system. Where was that system at to loan him 5, loan him 10, loan him a little bit of his money back? This man doing infomercial. Bless God, he got a job. But the ones who you thought was your support, who you just knew, come hell or high water, they're going to be right there rocking hard and solid. Auntie Val, listen to me. I'm finna hit this one because you... A lot of this stuff, every part of this, y'all, I can say without a shadow of a doubt because this was my life. What if it's your spouse? Baby, your purpose, the calling that's on you, because we all know our life is not our own, right? There's somebody out here. There's some people out here that are in need of what we've been through. They're in need of our story. They're in need of our strength. They're in need of our peace. They're in need of our love, right? Sometimes the people you're connected to, closely connected to, can't understand that. Let me see. How do I say this without being offensive? I'm not, and I want everybody to know this because everybody. I got a lot of people watching, right? It's no disrespect to anybody, but if I have to choose between my gifting and my purpose, just because my spouse can't handle it. If I have to dumb down who I'm called to be just to keep peace with them, I'm here to tell you, I choose purpose. I choose purpose. I chose purpose. I chose purpose because I love the one who gave me this gift and this calling. I love him more than I love my right to be somebody's missus. And another thing, when it's ordained by him, when they're ordained by him, Because you know what he joined together, let no man put asunder. When it's joined by him, then who he joined to you will understand the journey. And they will be right there. They will do everything in their earthly power. Now, I had support, but it was to a certain extent. When the support, when it got to be too much for them, it went from support to competition. I'm not trying to compete with nobody. The only person I'm competing with is my yesterday self. You know what I'm saying? I'm just competing with who I was yesterday and becoming a better person today. But there should be no competition when you're in the same house. If you're in the same house and y'all's goal is to build and grow, build empires, build legacies, and leave legacies and all of this stuff, if that's your goal and it's supposed to be your collective goal, then why are you not supporting him and he's not supporting you? Why is this happening in the same house? Why? That's the part I don't understand. If I'm great and you're great, then we're even greater together. I don't understand the logic behind someone not being there and not doing everything in their power to ensure that you reach your maximum potential. My job as a spouse is to ensure that he was to meet his maximum potential. I'm talking about you need to be completely empty. You understand what I'm saying? I need you to go out there and recognize every single piece of gift that's on the inside of you. And I need you to operate in it wholeheartedly, fully, and not neglecting any ounce of it. My job is to ensure that you reach every level in excellence, with accuracy, and with boldness. That's my job as your spouse. It's my job. I expect nothing less in return. You hear the word? I expect it. Because if I'm giving you 100% support, then doggone it, it ain't no conversation if it's supposed to be returned. You understand me? This ain't up for debate. Because see, you reached your greatness, and I ensured that you did that. I ensured that you did that. Now it's your turn. I want to hear nothing other than, what do you need? How can I help? That's all I want to hear. All that extra stuff, y'all can go somewhere with that. If we're a team, we got to be a team together. Period. Okay? Bottom line. Bottom line. There's no debate. In fact, why you debating stuff like that? I could have sworn that the vows was love, honor, cherish, protect. Oh, there was a lot said there. Support, good times and bad. All of that. What happened? It didn't say do all of this when you feel like it, or do all of this when the time is right for you, or do all of this if you up for it. It didn't know. Period. Do it. Period. Okay? Say it louder for the people in the balcony. I'm just saying, Nicole, I can't, y'all know me. I gives it to you straight, no chasing. A lot of people can't handle that. But I owe you truth. I owe you 100% facts. I owe it to you. I don't regret anything that I've gone through in life, because I promise you, there were some wonderful times, there were some great times, there were some laughs and some lessons and the whole nine. Strengthened, I'm telling you, I'm not the same person that I was going into it. However, you have got to know when it's time. The question that was posed to me was, like I said, what he joined together, Let no man put asunder. Okay? Thank you, Nicole. What he joined together, let no man put asunder. The question that rang loud in my ear, baby, just as clear as me talking, was, yes, that is what I said. But question for you is, did I join it together? Or did you? Baby, you talking about reality check. Because if it was something that he joined together, don't get me wrong, there was some greatness in there. But if it was something that he himself joined together, then honey, there would be continuous flow, continuous growing. No, it's not going to be perfect, but that's you growing out of your old self and him growing out of his own self on a daily basis. And together, your resolve is to get to know that new person and the whatever's on the inside of him, and his resolve is to get to know you. And together, y'all getting reacquainted on a daily basis, and you're growing closer, tighter. All of that, gaining ground together. That's the journey. That is the journey. But collectively, your purpose and your calling will meet his purpose and his calling. That don't mean that you got to give up yours just to please him. His got to be given up to please you. No, collectively. Because before y'all joined together, you all had individual purposes. And so you are to join with someone who is on the same playing field, so that you don't have to compromise your purpose. My purpose, I believe, is for women and girls. That is my purpose. That is my calling. That is who that's who I cater to. The hurting women and the hurting girls that are out here. Because it's time for us not to hurt anymore. We have to encourage and edify and motivate and love on one another, because we are all queens, and Lord have mercy, we have stepped down from these plateaus and these thrones that are rightfully ours, and we have become less than what we need to be. And Lordy Jesus, today we need to remantle our queens. We are letting society cause us to be less than what we really are supposed to be. There's no way in the world we should be out here showing our bodies the way we are. Where's your support system? There's no way in the world we should be out here wearing clothes that look like they painted on us. They so tight you probably can't even breathe. Where's your support system? Congratulations, love. You need to hear this. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Absolutely. We are queens, women. We are queens, and there's no way in the world we should be less than that. Royalty. That don't mean you walk around cocky and arrogant and snobbish and looking down on people. That means you have a certain air about yourself. And when you walk in the room, baby, heads turn and you ain't got to say a word. That means everybody gonna say, who in the world is that? Wow. Yeah, checking your blood pressure. You can see your heartbeat. See your heartbeat through your dress. Come on now. No, ma'am. That is my mission. That is my mission. That is what I'm here for. I've gone through a lot, y'all. I promise you I don't look like what I've been through. I promise you I don't look like what I've been through. Promise you this. Y'all go ahead and hit share. Hit share, because I promise somebody got to hear this. I don't look like what I've been through. I done been through bouts of low self-esteem. Tremendous low self-esteem. Insecurity. I've something that y'all don't feel sorry for me. I've already gone through this. But I've dealt with rape at a young age. I've dealt with rejection. I've dealt with the loss of a child. Oh Lord, y'all. I'm saying emotionally, with the stuff that I've been through, honey, I'm talking about I've dealt with bouts of thoughts of suicide. Even went as far as to run my own car in a wall. Yes, me. The old me. When I delivered and gave birth to my son, I lost my life 3 times. I lost my pulse 3 different times. Unfortunately enough, I'm now, the last couple of days ago, there was a young lady who I was familiar with. She delivered her son and she lost her life. He's here. He's alive. He's well. But she lost her life. This is a couple days ago. Someone very well known in Chicago. It's real. You know what I'm saying? It's real. It's real life. You know, they even say childbirth is the closest thing to death. Because it is. You are rendering your body to a whole nother being. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot to do that. I'm talking about my blood. They couldn't even, I had to feel it all. Okay. They couldn't even give me any pain medication. But because my blood pressure was so faked, had they give me anything for the pain, baby, I would have been gone. Y'all wouldn't be seeing me right now. But there's a greater reason why I'm here. Who dies 3 times on the table and live to tell about it? Me. Okay, that's why I'm going to be celebrating another birthday in a couple of weeks, y'all. Ever since, well, it's been a few years, several years actually. I have looked at my life in a total different light because I'm blessed to be here. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed to be here. Everybody can't say that. There's a reason why I'm here, and I plan on fulfilling whatever the purpose is for my life while I'm yet here. I am purpose driven. I am in purpose, on purpose. Every decision that I make is done with purpose in mind. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. And sometimes, unfortunately, everybody else around you don't understand it. But guess what? That's not for you to have to owe an explanation to nobody. Your purpose does not have to be explained to not a soul on the face of this earth. That's yours. It belongs to you. Just like the next person, this person, that person, everybody have their own individual plan and purpose for their life. You don't owe nobody an explanation. Either they're going to rock with you or not. It's simple as that. Either you rocking with me or not. What's up? I've stood on my own too. I'm a very independent young lady. Very independent. Very. Okay? Yes, life as you knew it is no longer the same. That is so true. When you've gone through near-death experiences, it's so true. You have a new take on life. You see things differently. You know what I'm saying? Things that you took for granted before, you appreciate them more now. You know, my birthday is now not to celebrate me. My birthday, I have everybody else to celebrate. I want everybody to celebrate. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell it, it's a national holiday around here. You know what I mean? That's just me. Because I'm here to celebrate another year. Today is my oldest brother's birthday. And when I tell you, we were in Chicago last year for his 40th. And I shared some of those videos yesterday. When I tell you, he was deemed to not be here. They said my brother wasn't going to make it past 25 with the lifestyle that he was leading. My brother made 40 last year, 41 yesterday, and is here to tell about it. He was filled with emotion last year when he was able to celebrate with all of us, because we hadn't all been together. It's 9 of us total, but we hadn't all been together in forever. We all came from far and wide to come and celebrate his 40th. Like I said, he was pegged to not even make it past 25. And now he is a grandfather of 6. You understand what I'm saying? That's what happens when purpose is more important than anything else. When there's a purpose on you, it makes a difference. Also, the people that you have around you, you might want to be mindful. Sift them out. Sift your circle. Sift your circle. Because the ones that are around you, all of them are not cheering for you, sweetheart. Everybody around you, just because they're close to you, don't mean that they're cheering you on. Some of them are preying on your downfall. That old saying, you keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Some people that are around, I'm talking about this close to you, right here, are praying on your downfall. They just want a front row seat. That's what that is. Because they swept down, then this thing gonna blow up in your face. We'll be right there with you. Be right there with you. And baby, when they leave out your presence, they talk about you like a dog. And yep, Tashana, yep, some of those share the last name as you do. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. I'm here to say this. Yes, support systems are very important. They are very important. But the right support, the right system makes a difference. The right support and the right system makes a difference. And it takes you to recognize what it is around you. And honestly, just as Vaughn said earlier, sometimes you have to separate in order to elevate. Sometimes you have to separate in order to elevate. My purpose was calling me. And it wasn't until I separated was I able to elevate. No longer can you settle just to please other people. No longer will you dumb down what it is that your purpose to be just to keep peace in your circles. How is you elevating and being all you need to be ruffling their feathers? I don't understand that. How is me doing what I'm supposed to do and what I'm planted here to do upsetting you? How does that work? That's the part I don't get. And when you start getting that resistance from people, when you start hitting them brick walls, when it come down to some folks, then baby, Vaughn, I'm sorry, we're going to have to trademark and copyright this thing here. You got to separate so you can elevate. You have got to separate so that you can elevate. There's a gift, there's a peace in isolation, baby. You better understand, I know it. My peace of mind that I have today, can't nobody take that from me. And I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. I love everyone. I love everyone. But my peace is not for sale. My purpose, sure enough, ain't for sale. I'm not giving up what I'm called to do for nothing and no one. You better understand that. I'm talking about from the top on down. Can't do it. I'm not doing it. So sometimes that causes you to have to be a black sheep sometimes. It causes you to have to be a lone wolf. But guess what? Eagles fly by themselves. I'm soaring, baby. And I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop. So if you do not, even if you don't have that support system, can you continue to forge ahead? Or do you have to have people around you? You know what I'm saying? We love for people to be behind us. Of course, if you got that right system, I'm telling you, you can do that much more. You can do that much more because those people, their mission in life is to catapult you into your greatness. Just like your mission is to catapult them in their greatness, and y'all kind of feeding off each other. But in the event that there's no one there, can you forge ahead? Can you be the Lone Ranger? Can you do it by yourself? Or will you give up? That's something that you need to, and also too, you need to reevaluate the people around you, man. If you can't name one person that got your back in your immediate circle, if you can't name one person that rocks with you hard, And is at every little event, at every little whatever. If you can't name one person, it's time for some assessments, honey. It's time for some evaluation, some reevaluation. It's time to analyze that situation and purge. It is. It's time. I'm telling you, it's time. Because we can't waste any more time. It's been too much time wasted. Too much time wasted explaining my purpose. Every day. You know how exhausting that is? Hey, Mel behind it, how are you? Do you know how exhausting it is to have to explain your purpose on a daily basis to people? Because they don't get it. You know how frustrating that could be? I don't want to have to do that every day. I don't want to have to do that all the time just because you don't understand why there's a key intricate person or there's a key intricate part that I have to have in order to work this level. And then when I get to, you know what I'm saying, when I get to do this and when I get to do that, I have to have this, and these are key components to me reaching my next level. And I got to explain this to you every day. Come on, man. Come on. Yes, Tashana. Yes, it does. It makes you doubt what you're doing. And it did. I'm not going to even lie to you. Because in my mind, I'm thinking like, it should not be this hard, man. It should not be this hard. But why do I feel bad about a purpose that it wasn't even put on me to do? Why do I feel bad? It's people want you to stay where you are, not for you, but for their convenience. For their convenience. Because God forbid you elevate yourself. Because if you elevate yourself, then it's going to put a demand on them to have to elevate themselves. And Lord knows we don't want to do that. So to keep me from having to grow and do better, I want you to stay where you are so I can stay where I'm at. Because ain't nobody got time for no growing. Who got time for that? Come on, man. That's the most selfish, self-centered thing I've ever heard in my life. You would hinder someone's greatness just so you can stay how you are. Unbelievable. But it's so common. It's sickening. It's so common that it's sickening. That's what you need to reevaluate. It's time now because purpose is calling. Purpose is calling. And I don't owe not one person an explanation as to why I'm supposed to be doing what I'm doing. I don't owe nobody an explanation at all. Because number one, I'm grown as, Oh, okay. My auntie on here. I can't go in, y'all. I can't go in. I'm grown. And I don't owe nobody no explanation to do nothing. Hello? That's number one. Number two, this is my purpose. This is what I got to answer for. This is what I got to answer for. This is what my life is purpose for. This is why I'm here. And you mean to tell me I got to explain that to you every day? I'm going to tell you what you can do. Have a seat. Have several, if you don't mind. And get out of my way. Either you're going to be a help to me or you're going to be a hindrance to me. But if you're a hindrance, then you, my dear, love and all, gotta go. You gotta go. I can't do it. I can't afford you. Whoa. Whoa. I can't afford you. I can't afford to keep you around. Wow. I can't afford you. With that being said, this is a lot, but it's the truth. It was my truth. It was my truth. I love everybody. I want everybody to be wonderful, and I want everybody to be great. But baby, you're not going to stop my purpose. You're not going to stop my calling. You're not going to stop what I'm here to do. You're not going to stop it. If you cannot roll with me, then you're rowing against me. And I refuse to stand stagnant just to please you. Can't do it. I'm not doing it. I haven't done it in a while. And I just wanted to impress upon you guys to reevaluate some people. Reevaluate some circles. It's great to have a support system. Yes, it is. But baby, if that system is rowing against you, do you have the strength? Do you have the wherewithal? Do you have the follow through in you to stand alone and do it? I'm going to forge ahead no matter what. I would love to have my people around me. Absolutely. But if I have to stand alone, then baby, by all means, I will. I surely will. It's going to get done no matter what. I am called, I am known as the enforcer. I'm going to get it done. You better understand that. And then I don't embark on anything that I can't finish. I don't start nothing I can't finish. Period. I don't. That's just me as an individual, as a person. My word is my everything. And I'm not going to buzz hell wide open for lying to myself. Some people you just can't afford to have, honey. You gotta cut them. Cut them. You soar better when you cut the dead weight. With that being said, y'all. With that being said, I love you all. I love you enough to see you great. I love you enough to see you win by any means necessary. I love you enough to see your purpose play out in your life. Sometimes we got to do it. It hurts to change. It hurts to cut off. It hurts. It hurts. That thing's so uncomfortable. That thing hurts so bad. But I promise you, you'll heal. As any scar does. It heals. It heals. You'll heal before it's all said and done in no time. Thank you, Melba. Thank you so much. This look, I went for a sunset look. Y'all see me? Thank y'all so much. It does help. It hurts in the beginning, but it helps in the end. It helps. We got to forge ahead, people. We got to do what's best for our purpose. Sometimes we got to deny ourselves. We got to even deny ourselves. Because some people we like to hold on to, y'all. We like to hold on to them people. Oh, I'm talking about put our claws in them. We don't want to let them go. But sometimes you got to. You got to let them go. Because you could be the very hindrance to them. You could be hindering their greatness. You ever thought about that? Who you holding back? Because you don't know how to cut loose. Oh, okay then. Oh, okay. Okay, guys. Listen, I loved it. I loved it. We're not going to be laughing all the time. We ain't going to be acting crazy all the time. Sometimes we just got to get in them guts. Sometimes we got to gut check you. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to see each other win, man. We got to see each other do great. We have to. We have to. We just got to. Okay? Until next time, you all. Next week, Tuesday, 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Central. We're here. Beauty by Miss B. Midday Makeover with Beauty by Miss B Salon Studios. I am your girl, Miss B. As always, we love you. We love you. We love you. We are not just looking beautiful, but we are beautiful in every sense of the word, in every way imaginable. We gotta be beautiful in our purpose, on purpose. Okay? All right, ladies, gentlemen, children, loved ones, friends, family, even foes, because I know you're watching. God bless you. Love you, love you, love you. Mwah. Mwah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You guys share because this message needs to get out. Love you guys again.